Hello everyone and welcome to the Starseed Dragon channel. This is a monthly general reading for the sign of Libra for the month of January. I am using the Phantom Wise Tarot and clarifying with the Tarot of Trees, which I have reviewed both of these decks recently if you'd like to check out those reviews. But let's get started. We got the Eight of Wands clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the World, Page of Pentacles clarified by the Emperor, Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Cups, Four of Wands clarified by the Two of Swords, the Three of Cups clarified by the Temperance, the Moon, clarified by the Four of Cups, the Hanged Man, clarified by the King of Wands. So you have three number fours on the board, and fours are about stability, solid foundations, building, right? And you have three number threes on the board, which is about growth and expansion. So 4 times 3 equals 12. 1 plus 2 equals 3. So you've got that 3, 3, right? And then 3 times 3 is 9. And 9 is the number of knowledge, nearing completion, the teacher or the mentor, right? That's what the number 9 represents. So 4, 3, and 9 might be significant numbers or serendipitous numbers for you in the month of January. Also, you have 5 major arcanas on the board, and you have 4 earth elements. Now, earth elements are about the physical world that we live in, right? It has everything to do with our material abundance, health, wealth, physical relationships, things of that nature, everything that is in our earth world, right? So, and of course, major arcana are about major situations and events that are taking place in our lives. So that is something to take note of. So while I was meditating over this layout, I got that the patience and diligence that you've mastered is beginning to pay off as you gain confidence in yourself and you stay the path of research, practice, and gaining new skills that you are mastering. You know, you're mastering your legacy wealth is beginning to appear. And although from the outside, the rewards and abundance you've been working towards seems to happen overnight, you know that this is actually a culmination of diligent work, learning, practicing, and mastery, trial and error, right? That you've been working on for quite some time, perhaps even years, right? But you're beginning in the month of January to see the fruits of your labor come in. So just keep going, my friends. Just keep going. It's quite beautiful what we're seeing here, right? And I say that because first of all, you have all of these pentacles, but right here with this Eight of Wands, Wands is fire element. It is about passion, action, creativity, intuitiveness, intuitive nudges, right? It's very passionate. It's very fast moving, right? And the number 8 is about mastery. It's about power. It's the CEO of the numbers, right? Excuse me. And here we go with the 10 of Pentacles, clarifying the 8 of Wands. Now, the 8 of Wands represents a fast-moving incoming message, right? Fast-moving, you know, usually they're depicted by arrows, right? Fast-moving. So these pentacles, this legacy wealth that is coming in, may seem like it's coming in quickly, right? Like an overnight success or what have you. But in all actuality, with this Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles, has been very slow moving. The Pentacles is very slow moving. It's the slowest of the suits, right? It's very slow moving, very methodical, very, you know, patience oriented, right? Which is something I'm not, totally not, but it's very patience oriented and very diligent and very, you know, the Eight of Pentacles is about mastering your skills, mastering your abundance, mastering your skill sets, right? Being in charge of everything that is skillful, right? In your wheelhouse, right? And the world that is clarifying it says that, you know, you've planted your seeds, you've grown your roots, you've grown wisdom, trial and error, you've learned from your mistakes, you've done your tweaking and your adjusting and all of that stuff to accumulate things in a productive manner that is working smarter, not harder, right? And you've mastered those skills, right? And through patience and diligence and, you know, working all those kinks out, you've come to that level of mastery, right? So that this abundance can come in, right? This Page of Pentacles. Now, pages are the children of the court cards, right? The youth, the students, the young ones that are eager to learn and studying and coming up with new ideas, right? Being clarified with the Emperor, who is a person of authority, right? It is be standing in your own power and being the ultimate divine master of your realm, right? It's the ultimate authority figure. You've been learning all this time how to stand in your own power and be the authority figure that you are in the field that you're in, right? Sorry, Libra, this is all about money right now. This is, you know, general reading, but take it for what you will. This is very material oriented, and that doesn't mean that love isn't coming your way, because here we have the Page of Cups, which, again, pages are the children of the court cards. Cups is water element, has everything to do with emotions, intuition, feeling, okay? This cup of love is coming in, right? But you've been working slowly and diligently. The Knight of Pentacles, slowest moving card in the deck, right? Very diligent, very practical, very practiced. This new love, this new idea of love, this new inspiration that is loving, is coming in slowly and taking its time, and it will appear when it needs to, okay? When it is ready to, okay? Right now, you're focused on your material world. You've made the choices with this Two of Swords that is clarifying the Four of Wands. You've made your choices, okay? And some of them have been quite difficult. But you've made those choices in order to create a new foundation, a new realm for you to live the life that you've always dreamed of living, right? This is something that is you know, stable. Fours are about stability, right? Fours are about solid foundations. And wands are fire element, action-oriented, creativity, inspiration, passion, very fast-moving, right? I have an affinity for the Four of Wands because it reminds me of belting with the maypoles and everything. But the Four of Wands also represents um, adding to your life, in addition to your family, and whether that be through a newborn or an adoption or a marriage, right? You are adding something to your life. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean a person. This could be that you have mastered your skill set, especially if you're an entrepreneur, right? And you're trying to start your own business. You've made some hard decisions, right? And you've stuck by them. And you have been molding and shaping and practicing all this time and looking at things from a different perspective with this Hanged Man that's clarified by the King of Wands. Again, he's the King of Wands, the builder, right? Action-oriented, creative, the intuitive nudges, the fast-moving action, right? He's the builder, the King of Wands. Out of all of the kings, he's the one who builds stuff. And you've been building by looking at things from a different perspective, right? Viewing things from various different perspectives. If something that you've tried doesn't work out, you don't try the same thing over again expecting different results. You try tweaking it and doing something different that might help to improve a process, or creating something that you, for those creators out there, that you've been trying to engineer, right? So you're bringing that skill set into your life and that abundance into your life. You're adding this legacy wealth and this passion into your life. It could be that you might meet someone along the way with this offer that might slowly come in, but this is also mostly about the things that you've been mastering and working so diligently to create and manifest into your world, right? And then we have the Three of Cups, clarified by Temperance. Temperance is about being patient with others, being patient with yourself, being diligent and steadfast. Temperance is the alchemist, right? Mixing elements so that you can create something wonderful and that works with one another. And it's a trial and error, right? So you need to create things in a balance and trying new things, right? Well, after being patient with yourself and trying different avenues and trying different things that failed. If something failed, you tried something else to tweak it or whatever. You've gotten to the point where you've mastered that. And here we are with the Three of Cups. Threes are about expansion, right? Expansion and growth. Cups are about emotions, feelings, intuition. It's the Three of Cups represents a joyous celebrations with those that you love, right? Joyous celebrations in the fact that all of your hard, diligent work is starting to pay off. You're going to be seeing that in the month of January. You've gone down this Moon card is about following the path less traveled, right? It's going into that darkness, knowing that at the end you're going to find that light, right? And it's clarified by the Four of Cups. You know, you've seen your you've seen your share of manifesting things that didn't quite turn out the way that you had anticipated them to turn out, but you kept trying and kept trying and kept trying, and a divine gift was given to you on the fourth time, and you followed that light and you went within and you did a deep dive, right? Spirit's telling me deep dive, okay. Deep dive, whatever that might mean for us, okay? So we went through this Hanged Man. He's the builder, right? You've changed your perspectives. So January is going to be a wonderful, where you're going to see the fruits of your labor starting to spring forth. It's not going to all come at once, though, right? And it may seem like it's happened overnight. And if there were more fire elements in this, I would say, oh yeah, this feels like it's an overnight thing, and it probably is. But with all of these pentacles, and you're so heavy on earth element on the board here, this is a slow moving, something that you have worked very, very diligent for, and you're starting to see that legacy wealth coming in, the fruits of your labor coming in. But I mean, to the outside world, overnight success, right? But that you've probably been working on this stuff for years, doing all of the diligent work and mastering your skills, right? So let's see what oracles we have. We have the Super Attractor. I let the universe catch up with my dreams. Beautiful. Yep. That works really well with all of this pentacle energy, right? You've been patient and diligent and steadfast, right? And then we have a Wisdom of the Oracle, Unfinished Symphony. Someone else got one of these. Got this card. So right here is where the oracle is, in case you were wondering. On every card in the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, the oracle will show up. It's hidden somewhere on every single card. And I try to always remember to look for it, but I'm not always successful in that. So let me read number 10 from the guidebook. And of course, I read the three. I don't read all of it, but I read the oracle's message, relationship message, and the prosperity message. I don't usually read the protection message. So here we go. Unfinished Symphony. Essential meanings. Unfinished business. An incomplete lesson, lack of closure, the need to make amends. The oracle's message. This is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle or project and mastery of a lesson or skill. Before you can move forward, it's important that you come to terms with where you are now. Practice radical acceptance. Take inventory so that emotional and psychological closure can occur and the answers you seek will be found. You can't move forward if you are leaving things unfinished. Reflect on what has passed so that the symphony can finally end on a high note. Relationship message. Moving on is difficult when love lingers. Things are left unsaid and you haven't had the opportunity for closure in your relationship and in your heart. You can still feel bound up in relationships when closure is denied you. It's important to achieve this for yourself. Write that letter, make that call, or have that conversation over a cup of coffee. For peace of mind, accept matters as they are. Make amends if need be, and declare your feelings, even if only for yourself. Be clear about what was left unresolved, and close the door on the past so you can set yourself free. Only then can new love blossom. Prosperity message. Make sure you complete projects now before starting new ones. Perhaps you have created something special that will increase your sense of abundance and bring you opportunities for wealth. However, if you don't see it through, it won't add up to anything but more clutter. And now is the time to put your nose to the grindstone and complete the tasks that have accumulated. Pay your bills, sign the documents, do your filing, hand in an assignment, complete a work of art. Tie up loose ends so you can move forward with surety, knowing you're on the prosperous path, feeling refreshed and excited about the future. Beautiful. That goes really hand in hand with this moon and the hanged man, right? And as well as the Eight of Pentacles, right? So I have an Into the Lonely Woods. Let's see what we got. Going deep. Wow. What is it that Spirit was telling me? Going deep. Go deep. Go deep. Number 7, going deep. Wow. That's serendipitous right there, right? Yeah, that's pretty fishies. I just love this deck so much. Okay. Going deep. Number 7. Let me read from the book. That might be something that somebody needs to hear out there. I don't know. Let me find out. Number 7. Going deep. There are times to walk and there are times to swim. The path has taken you into the waters of the deeper self. Your unfelt emotions, the mysteries of the psyche, the flowing nature of who you are fearful to be. All these mysteries can be explored. Sink into the subconscious and know it is safe for you to be within this watery place for a time. Feel the gift of the silence, the calm, the weightlessness, and the depth of this world. You are part of this, just as you are a part of the air. Do not stay at the edge of the lake. Walk into the waters and let them go over your head. The beauty of water will open your eyes to the beauty of the emotions within you. Now, this is all metaphorical. This does not mean to jump in a lake in real life. It's all metaphorical, okay? So no jumping in the lakes, okay? And that's what I've got for you. You're going to have a wonderful, wonderful January. And I wish you all a very, very happy new year. If this sings to you, then take what sings to you. If it doesn't, then let it be. It wasn't meant for you. And check out the readings for the other signs. Maybe something in one of those readings might sing to you better, depending on your placements. But give it a try. Find out. Other than that, have a very, very happy new year. Have a wonderful January, and I will see you on the next video.